hope you're doing good. It's Chris here from 6th String Fingerpicking. Today we're learning how to play a really fun fingerstyle arrangement of Hey Good Lookin' by Hank Williams. We're in standard tuning for this one. I hope you enjoy. If you'd like the guitar tab and full lesson, that's available down below. Okay, so the intro goes like this. So they're the chords F sharp 7 to B7 to E and then to B7. Okay, but we'll break it all right down. So to start off with, we just play the 2nd string open, then the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, and then back to the open 2nd string. So just that. And then we go to our F7, okay? F sharp 7, sorry. In the bass, we're going strings 6, 4, 5, 4, okay? Okay, so bear that in mind. But to start off with that first bass note on the 6th string, also play the 2nd and the 3rd string. Then strings 2 and 3 on their own, and then strings 2, 3 and 4. So you get like that. Then the bass is on the 5th string, and play that with strings 2 and 3 again. So like, okay, and then we're going to incorporate the 5th fret on the 2nd string and play that with strings 3 and 4. Okay, so you've gone ba, 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 ba. Okay, then we go to our B7. Okay, so what you want to do here, hold down your B7, but bar all 6 strings on the 2nd fret. Okay, but the rest is just as normal. The bass is going to be playing strings 5, 4, 6, 4. Okay, but anyway, hold that chord down. We've just come from our F7, F sharp 7, sorry. We flip to our B7 and play strings 2 and 3. Okay, that's at the end of the first bar, so you've got flip to your B7 and then play those 2 strings. Okay, and then it's the 5th string, then again strings 2 and 3. Then it's the 4th string. Okay, and then you push the 4th fret on the 2nd string up to the 5th fret. Play that with strings 3 and 6. Okay, and then play strings 1 and 4. So it's like that. So from the start, okay, tricky, I know. Then to our E. Okay, hold down just a regular E, play strings 1, 2 and 6, followed by strings 4, 3, 2, so okay, and then on the 3rd string, play the 3rd fret, then the 2nd fret. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and okay, then we hold down just a regular B7 like this. Don't worry about the 1st string, and play strings 5, 4, 3. Then the bass goes down to the 6th string, 2nd fret, and then the 4th string. So bam, doo, da, doo, da. So from the E, and that's your intro. So from the start you have played and then of course you're into the verse. So the hey good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something that's for me? Okay, so, but I should mention I'm muting the bass pretty much, I think, throughout the whole song. Just the bass notes. You don't have to do it, but you know, it's up to you, but it kind of tightens up the sound a bit. So that's starting on an E chord, so hold that down, play strings 1, 2 and 6, then 4, then 5. So Then you're going to play the third string. Then you're going to play the second string, second fret with the fourth string. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. The bass is going 6, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4. Okay. So it got to there. Then just back to a regular E, play the second string with the sixth string, and then up to the second fret on the second string. So then it's just bass, so the fourth string, the fifth string, the fourth string. So you've gone. So you just do that twice. And then it's F7, sorry, F sharp 7, B7 to E. Okay, so hold down at F sharp 7, strings 2, 3 and 6, then 2 and 3, then 2, 3 and 4, so, okay, and then 2, 3 and 5, then 2 and 3, and then the fourth string, so, like that. Then we go to our B7, and strings 2, 3 and 5, then 2 and 3, then 4, okay, and then second fret on the second string, then the sixth string, second fret, so, then the fourth fret on the third string, then play the fourth string, so, and then we're going to our E, just play the top two strings open, okay, and then you can hold down your E chord. So from that F sharp 7 you've gone. Okay, hold down your E, then play strings 6, 4, 6, 3, 4, okay, like that. Or you could play 6, 4, 5, 3, 4. Either way, it really doesn't matter. So, okay, and then we get that. So that's just the open sixth string, and then I'm holding down on the third string the fourth fret, and on the fifth string the fifth fret. Play those two, slide down one fret, so then down one more fret together, and then one more. So, and that's the first time through the verse. So you've played from the start of it. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something nice for me? And then it all goes around again. It's very, very similar, but there's just a few nuances. So it starts the same. Until you get to there. And instead of just playing the bass on the fourth string, for that last one, just before we go to the F sharp 7, with that fourth string, play the second string open, and then the second string open again. Okay, so. Find us a brand new recipe, like that. So the F sharp 7, strings 2, 3 and 6, then 2, 3 and 4, so then 4, okay, sorry 5, it's the fourth fret, then the fourth string, okay, and then the second string, so like that. To B7, so hold down your B7, strings 2, 3 and 5, then 2, 3 and 4, okay, and then 2 and 6, then the fourth fret on the third string, and then the fourth string, okay, so you've gone, okay, so from the F sharp 7, open strings 1 and 2, and then in the bass 6, 4, 6, then the 3rd string, then the 4th string. So a brand new recipe, and then that's going into the bridge. Okay, that's our little run into the bridge. So there, I played the open 6th string. Then on the 2nd string, I play the 5th fret, and on the 4th string, I play the 6th fret. Play those two together and slide down 1. Then 1 more, but don't slide, just play frets 3 and 4. So, okay. Then open 1st string. And then open 1st string again, but with the 2nd fret on strings 2 and 4. And then the open 1st string again. So that's what you get at the end. So it's a bit fiddly, but that's what you're doing. A brand new recipe. Okay, so then the bridge, you've got okay, so that's what's going on. So we're going to an A chord now. You want to bar it, play strings 2, 3 and 5, then up to the 5th fret on the 2nd string. Hold that down and play strings 2, 3 and 4. And then with your finger still held down like that, strings 2, 3 and 6. So then back to the 4th fret in the bass with the 5th fret on the 2nd string, and then play the 2nd string again. So then to our E, but starting on an E6. So E, but with the 2nd fret held down on the 2nd string. Play strings 2 and 6, open 2, and then the 4th string, then the 3rd string, then strings 2 and 5, then the 4th string, and then the 2nd string. So back to your A and you get, so hold down your A strings 2, 3 and 5 up to the 5th fret on the 2nd string, then play the 4th string and then the 2nd string, 2nd fret. So okay, then to the 5th fret again on the 2nd string with the open 6th string, and then with your fingers held down like that, strings 2 and 4. So okay, so E, again starting with the 2nd fret held down on the 2nd string, play that with the 6th string, then open 2nd string, then strings 3 and 4, and then 2. So, and then in the bass, strings 5, 4. Okay, so okay, so you've gone. And then so back to our A, strings 2, 3 and 5 up to the 5th fret on the 2nd string, play that with the 4th string, then that 5th fret again and again but with the 6th string in the bass, so like that, this sort of pop, and then again the 2nd string with the 4th string and then the 2nd string on its own. So and then we got, so again back to our E with the 2nd fret on the 2nd string held down to start, play that 2nd string with the 6th string, then lift it off to open, play open 2nd string with the 4th string, and then the 2nd string on its own, okay, and then the 5th string. So, and then you got okay, so it's going to our F sharp 7 and play 2 hammer to 4 on the second string, and then open first string. Okay, and then we go to our F sharp 7, play strings 2, 1, 2, and 6, then 1 and 2, then 1, 2, and 4, so, and then 1, 2, and 5, and then 1, 2, and 4 again, so, and then just 1 and 2. And then we got, so it's our B7, strings 2 and 5, then 2nd fret on the 2nd string with the 4th string, and then 4th fret on the 3rd string, so ba, da, da, and then 6th string in the bass, and then I'll just play strings with the fingers held down like this, strings 3 and 4, both on the 4th fret. So, and that's your bridge. So you've gone like that. And from there, you're basically done, because I just go back to a verse. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something nice for? Okay, and I just end it there. So that verse that I played there is exactly the same as the first verse that we did. And for the ending, how's about cooking something up for? Get to there, and then play strings 1 and 2, open, just like before, but instead of going back to and doing that, I go to this little lick. It just plays a little bluesy lick. So it's just an open 6th string, and then I slide 2 to 3 on the 1st string, and then to open, and then 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and then 3 slide to 2 on the 3rd string, so, and then pull off to open, and then play the 4th string 2nd fret, so, and then open hammer to 1 on the 3rd string, and then 2nd fret on the 4th string, the 5th string, and then open 6th string. So, and then I'll just strum an E6 to end, like that. Okay, so how's about cooking something up for me? And there you go, that's where I end it. Okay, that's it for this lesson. I really hope that you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and head over to sixstringfingerpicking.com for hundreds more lessons, of course, all on fingerpicking and fingerstyle guitar for all levels. So check it out, link down in the description. But for right now, that's it. Thanks so much. I'll see you again.